I had a moment, I'll tell you the moment I had. I was up in the Adelaide Hills and a lecturer there walked us from one part of the Adelaide Hills, literally just up a few metres, and you can change all the plants, the trees, the bushes, the grasses, everything's completely different from one patch to just a few metres up the slope. It's extraordinary. And so I wanted to know why. And he was great because he said to me, don't just stay with me describing the phenomenon, go off somewhere and learn how plants work and then come back and apply that knowledge. Well, what we're interested in doing is understanding how plants work, discover what genes are in those tough plants, and then transfer those genes from the tough plants into the plants that actually farmers want to grow. The bottom line is we need to produce more food in the world, and to do that, one of the major things is to try to help plants grow better in tough environments. The work we're doing is like a pipeline. You know, you discover genes and then you try to work out what they do, how to manipulate them, and then you manipulate them and put the transgenic plants, all the plants you've bred, intelligently bred, out into the field. We actually have some genes which are now in field trials. That's exciting. So we've got field trials of genetically modified wheat and barley in Western Australia, South Australia and New South Wales. So those sorts of things are being delivered now. But there are students in the lab who are still discovering genes. So they're right at the beginning of that pipeline. And it's very exciting to see that their work is going to be where some of the other stuff in our laboratory is now. They're going to be coming through with new discoveries and new breakthroughs over the next decade. I hope my work will have an impact on lives of people, in particular in developing countries. It's twofold: education. We teach people how plants work and teach people how to improve their own crops better, and we also directly provide technologies that we try to deliver to other people, whether they're Australian plant breeders or people in developing countries that need to improve their crops. There's no magic bullets, there's no magic technologies, there's no magic answers. But what we are trying to do is make a contribution towards what is a massive global problem of world food production.
How will you impact life?